So yeah, I think it's a little bit of. I think one of the main problems is wine is quite scary. People don't understand wine. It's this. And you go into the supermarket and you have a wall. How do you understand it? How do you get into it? How do you break that wall down and kind of, how do you understand what you're looking at if you don't have a wine education? It's very difficult.
Yeah.
And I totally understand why it's intimidating for people. I would love to find a way of making it more approachable. And so this is why I did on the other podcast with my friend Luke. We were trying to break down barriers. And that was our main goal. We wanted to bring wine to people, explain it to them. And it's quite good because I'm a fine wine guy. And he is a bit more of a normal wine guy. We
Luke, the TikTok wine guy.
Exactly,
Luke.
yeah, Luke, yeah. So, he lives very close to me, so it's very convenient. But we were doing this just to kind of further our understanding as well of, because through a conversation with each other, we were able to develop ideas. We were able to kind of delve deeper into maybe why it was difficult to understand it. And when we listened to these back, we really realized that a lot of those moments were really quite difficult to understand. There was a lot in there that actually I watched it back, listened to it back, and I thought, I understand this now, but 2 years ago, no chance. And 2 years ago, I was already working in the wine industry. So how can we break it down even further to make it more accessible for people? And that's kind of the direction that we wanted to go in, and that's what we're thinking about now for our next season, because it's just too complicated.
Yeah, pretty much. I was actually wondering, in one of your videos, the person recording, his sound was, I was like, is that Luke? But he wasn't tagged anywhere in the video. I was looking for a tag somewhere, maybe this is Luke, but there was no tag, and I was wondering, is this? Okay.
He has a very steady hand.
That makes sense. Yeah, I can see that. What do you think, where does this theory or this idea in people's minds come from that they get intimidated? Because lots of things are complicated. I'm sure that people don't understand how their food was made. Why is it wine that is so scary that we don't understand? Why don't people can have this idea about wine that this is an adventure, and when I go to the huge wall of wines, it's not like a challenge, a test of my knowledge if I understand it or not, but like a game. I choose this wine, I go home and try it and see what's my opinion. And next time, if I liked it, I try it again, or I go to a different wine. Why is it so scary?
So, in my opinion, it's because imagine you're in the supermarket and you go to where the vegetables are and you go to buy tomatoes. There are 5 different types of tomato. You go to the potatoes. There are 9 different types of potato. Then you go to buy, I don't know, sausages. You have 10 different types of sausages. Pizza, 15 different types of pizza. And then you go to wine. You have 3,000 different types of wine. It's very, very difficult to even begin to understand it because there's very little guidance.
Thanks for watching this video. You can watch the full podcast episode by clicking here, or watch another interesting video by clicking here. Let's continue the discussion in the comment section and see you in the next one.